Welcome back everybody to Magic the Gathering Arena. Now, from the last video, I was excited to be playing Magic again, so I talked really fast, and though I may have covered the color of covered red cards, I didn't really explain how to play that well. So today, I'm going to be using a mono white deck, and pretty much what that means, if you've never played Magic, there are 5 colors, and it just means that this entire deck is just white. Last time I played red is about small creatures who, like, you mostly have instances and sorceries that do damage to the opponent. As for white, it's mostly soldiers and lifelink. And lifelink is if you hit the opponent, or if the opponent blocks one of your creatures with lifelink, you gain that life. The good thing and the bad thing about these kinds of decks is with monocolor, I'm not going to be doing too well because a lot of people who play now have built specific decks that are a little bit more synergetic, on top of they are, see if I can find the right word, more balanced to their playstyle. I haven't played in a while, so I'm going to have to re-figure out my old playstyle when it comes to standard, and find it, because I have a set playstyle for Commander, kind of. I have an Angel deck that is more for giggles than for actual competitive play, which I don't really do Magic for competitive. I do it to have fun, whether I win or lose. Winning is cool, but I'm not going to be too upset if I lose unless it's just a ridiculous loss. Just like I try not to best wording, I try not to get upset when losing, and I will not just concede, mostly because you would be surprised on how many times you can just find your way out of a situation. But I'm going to get hit play, and let's begin. And if the match finding is longer than about 30 to 40 seconds, is somewhere between 30 and 40 seconds, then I might cut it, depending. But on the off chance when I go back to the main screen, I'll try to remember. People want to add me on here and play, and just play to have fun, feel free to. Always looking forward to play after a while when I get my Discord fully set up and get it to where I can have people join, set up something where I might spend a day live streaming and playing Magic with people. So let's begin. And you know what, I can work with it. Now, to cover the actual stages, step 1, draw a card. Then you have your upkeep, or everything untaps, which this kind of does it all at once. Play 1 mana per turn, and then if you have something you can play with how much mana you have, you can play it. This is going to be fun for me. Let's see. Do this, and then I'm going to play Moreland Inquisitor. And each creature, so how the rules of Magic work is you have your basic rules of your turns, but all rules can be changed by what cards say. So normally 1 mana per turn. If you have a card that says you can play an additional mana, then you can just play an additional mana. In the battlefield. Okay, this is gonna be a pain. I can feel it. Let's put another Moreland. And I'm confident in my ability to play monocolor, but unless you build a deck that, because even in this setup, sometimes the game will kind of have one side give a slight advantage than the other. So, you know, there are ways around it. Kinda. See, like, he just gave himself a bunch of mana. And yay. But it's a show. You just kind of gotta let yourself learn and experience. And I myself am relearning standard and using smaller cards. You don't have anything, dude. Just let it resolve. But Magic is typically consistent of just pumping out, or not Magic. White decks are typically centered around just building up an army. What are you gonna do? Oh, cool. Whenever attacks becomes... Neat-o. So yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this. Which I'm not... I hate and don't hate at the same time. Let's do this. I have a plan. I have somewhat of a plan. Block. Please block. You're not going to. Just as I thought. 5, 6, 7, 8. My goal is to kind of build up this Hollowed Priest. Sure, yep. After, because I want to cover and give out the basic understanding of each color. Play 2 games to kind of show it off. And then I want to get into the dual colors. And then really start building up my... start building up, like, decks that I know and fully know how to use. Because I do have some knowledge of Magic. Now there are some things that I don't understand on, like, some... Really? So this is more likely a deck that he had built himself, or they had built, and I'm just not doing so well against it. I'm just gonna skip. And in Magic, you're probably going to see me lose more than win, mostly because, especially in the early games that I play, because there is no 100% chance you're going to win. But go in with the thought of Not like, hey, I'm gonna lose, I'm just gonna quit, but like learn from the losses and go from there. That is the only way I know, like, just to keep building up more experience for yourself than just what's happening in the game. And I should have been quiet during and just cut it, but talking is so much easier. The games really don't take that long to find either. Oh gosh. Do I take the chance on a mulligan? I might take the chance on a mulligan. Because this isn't exactly good. And I would like to at least win a game. Yeah, that's better. I'll just move this to the bottom. I would like to at least win a couple of games so that people aren't looking at it like, oh, he just sucks at Magic. And my games in the beginning will look way different than any game I play after the fact, when I start building up my own little repertoire, if you words, Philip, words. Building up my experience and showing like, hey, I built this deck, let's see how this works. And this is why I don't like conceding. I can understand sometimes when you get mana flooded, or if you don't have enough mana to just win. If you get mana flooded or mana drained, which means you either have more mana than you need or less mana than you need, you can't play anything. But I don't enjoy playing with people who are like, well, I'm not going to win turn 2, so I'm not playing. So I'll throw another game into this video and hopefully kind of showcase white a little more. And then I think for my first dual colored deck, I'm keeping this. This might have been a bad idea. My first dual color deck might be white and green, because you can build a good life gain deck from it. Kind of like what I think they're playing here. And I would like to showcase some good cases of life gain, because I like life gain more than anything else. Like now, while I have a chance, I want to get Hollow Priest up, which I should have did this one first. I'll play this. And a lot of times, especially because I want to have a video, or I'm going to make a video of me building a deck, kind of go over some synergies between cards. And that's why I always say start off with a mono-colored deck, because you can kind of learn basic synergies of like how one color works, and then build up to how 2 or 3 colors work. And you can have a deck up to 5 colors if you want. It kind of all just depends on how you want to build yourself. So you want to control. Ooh, that one's gonna get big. Back up. Creeps back. That's a Yep. And in this case, like, I'm probably gonna let myself get hit. And if you see me be quiet for a second, I'm trying to think. Because there's way too much thinking that has to be put into a lot of this. I'm gonna regain life. I'm gonna try to build up my cards now, because I have a chance of winning this. Cast just attacking. There's all target creature punch leaves the battlefield. Oh, of course. Let's not go for the thing that gives me a life for every creature I play. And the cool thing is, if you find a, like, if you just have one color that you just enjoy and you don't like any, you don't want to mix and match, there are ways to I'm not gonna blog. There are ways around, like, you can build a deck with just one color as long as you find synergy that you're okay with. I mean, you took one, so I'm just gonna build up again. And honestly, if there are decks that people want to see me play, put down a deck list. I'll go through it, and I may not be able to cover everything, but it would be cool to build up and, like, see how other people play. Because I like seeing how people play their hands. It is a very fun learning experience. I'm gonna let myself get hit with this 7. Because I'm hoping another land. Give me another land. Yes, okay. So this is where things get fun. Because this card and this card, I get 1 life from this, which will bump this, and he will summon 2 white creatures with lifelink, so this is going to get a real big buff. But he also has a lot of land, and I don't know what he can do with it. But I'm hoping I can at least build up this Hollowed Priest. I was hoping I could build up both of them. And see where this takes me. Because right now I want to have this for blocking this big guy. And there's a card in here that gives me, it'll tap all his creatures and give all mine lifelink. So to get 2 from these coming in, 3 more for it attacking, and then, so it should be an 11/11 by the time this is done. He's thinking. I was thinking real hard. That's your best course of action. That is your best course of action. Not that it's gonna matter. Do it. My creature's still bigger than yours. As long as he doesn't have like a pacifism or something. Because if he has pacifism, I've lost. Please attack with it. Please attack with it. Please attack with it. No! Come on! I'll just make it bigger. I don't care if you block it. Attack with multiple of them. Come on. Okay. So 15, 15, he's got 16. I'll make it a 16. And I might be foolish here, but I also really want to win. I want to have, because I don't think I've won one with red, and I need to get a piece of paper and start like counting up my wins and losses. But I would really want at least one win under my belt before going crazy with just uploading a bunch of videos and just losing everything. Holy crap. Okay. That's dangerous. Please. Card gods, give me what I need. That's not what I need. That's not what I need. Because he can just as easily block the two giant creatures and win. Please attack with the 17. See, you could do a total of 26. Ooh, you do a lot of damage. I'm trying to play strategically, and it's a lot harder than I can do that. Another hollowed priest, which does me no good. This is not looking so hot for me. Because I can still block the majority of his damage. Yeah, because if I can at least block 4 of his creatures. Okay. Oh. So let's see. You will block you. You will block you. You will block you. You will block you. Trading out 8 damage is not bad for losing some creatures. I should have used Fencing Ace to block his Worshipped Hopes. This third game's... I love how it's like, normal game I lose, second game, person concedes, and then this one just takes a whole lot longer than I had planned for. There's a lot of thinking involved. And the reason I didn't use my 20/20 to block his 17/17, even though it would have been a good idea, I don't want the chance of him having something that could just way boost it up and me not have any way to block it. He's gonna run out of time. Because after I get done with, because I'm recording this and then Supermarket Simulator right after, I'm going and playing Commander with some friends, and I'm gonna love to tell them about this. What's happening? I think they're having an internet issue. I don't even remember. I think each one of these is about like 20 to 30 second waits once it starts to time you out. And I don't want to win because of a timeout. So the downfall of playing Arena. And if I honestly, if I had a good way to record actual gameplay, I would, and that would really test my editing skills. Because I would love to have where like, oh, so-and-so played Hollowed Priest, and then this card pops up on the side so you can read it, so you aren't just going to have to go off of our explanation. Oh, come on. Well, I think that might have been down to just issues with internet issues, but I hope y'all enjoyed me playing with the white Magic. Next week, look forward to, I'm not going into play decks. Next week I will go from white to green and then blue, and then it looks like I'm going to have to actually make a... No, there's a black deck here. These are all the pre-builts, or most of them. So, for all decks. And like, I'm gonna go through every single one that I have. Like, I'm not entirely sure I have these. I have to look into these. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Next week I will be doing green and do my best to explain it and then go from there. But it was fun playing. And remember, keep strong and march on.